Hello everyone, welcome back once again. What a going with you guys? I hope all is well. Let's make my garlic herb surf and turf. So there you see I have some shrimp and ribeye steak. I've washed these in vinegar and water, and there you see I'm patting dry my shrimp first things, and the seasonings I'm using are sazon, Old Bay seasoning. I have some onion powder, garlic powder, black pepper, and a little bit of my all-purpose or jerk seasoning that I have there. So I am going to be sprinkling all of that on my shrimp. Once that's all done, then I'm going to just make sure my seasoning is all over my shrimp, and then I'll let it sit aside while we focus on the ribeye steak. So get those seasonings rubbed all over, and look at it. You see the seasoning is all over the shrimp. That's how you want yours to look. So then I'm doing the same thing with my steak. I'm making sure I pat dry, remove all the water that I washed it in, and then we're going to use onion powder, garlic powder, salt, black pepper, and some garlic herb seasoning, and we're just going to rub that all over on both sides of our steak. And I like to put these on it so it gives it a little bit more flavor, especially in the crispy sides. You want that flavor all in, and you're just gonna rub it all over your steak, and then you're gonna flip it over and do the same thing with those same seasonings. So let that sit aside, and then we're going to go to our skillet now to start the process. So on medium flame, you're going to add some grapeseed oil in your skillet and let it heat up, and then you place your shrimp in. If you like what you see here, be sure to subscribe, turn on that notification button so you do not miss anything, and that you stay connected. And we thank you so much for watching. And so once you have your shrimp in, you're just going to let it sit on each side for about 3 minutes, because you don't want it becomes rubbery. So then you just flip it over and let the other side get cooked as well, because you know it doesn't take a long time. And look at that nice color that our shrimp has. Then you're just going to remove those, and then we'll move on to our steak. So then I'm going to be adding in my steak, and I'm just pressing it down so all the sides can get a little bit charred. And we do this for about 3 to 4 minutes on each side, because I like mine well done. And there you see I'm putting 2 cloves of garlic, some fresh thyme, and I had some dried rosemary, and I'm putting that in. And then I put a little bit of pimento seed as well, and about a 1/4 stick of salted butter. And once that's melted, within 3 to 5 minutes I flip, and you see I have a little charred color on my steak. And then I'm going to be using that butter and oil to base the top of my steak. And you know, all that flavor is in the butter, so it makes your steak taste so delicious. If you want it to be medium well, then maybe you want to cut down on this time on how you keep it in the skillet. And then I'm just making sure that my seasoning is all in my steak. And now that it is almost done for me, I give it another flip and then make it get a little bit more well done for me, which is about another minute. And then I'm going to be standing it on the sides just to get those fat crispy. You see I'm doing the basting motion again here to get that butter flavor in the steak. And there I'm trying to get the sides to brown up some. And then we're going to be making some chow mein to go with this. And look at that deliciousness in here. Smells so good with all that flavor from the garlic and the rosemary and the thyme. So you know this is going to be a very good tasting surf and turf. So I'm using my teriyaki beef chow mein, and I've followed the instructions on the packet, and I've put it in my microwave for about 5 minutes with some water up to the fill line. And after the 5 minutes, you see I'm putting that sauce that came with the chow mein. This is just a simpler way for you to get some chow mein real quick here. So then I'm just combining that sauce, and then I'm going to step it up a notch. So I put some more sesame seed oil on it, and then I'm adding some fish and meat sauce as well, because you know we gotta elevate this dish noodle, and some sesame seed. And then I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of parsley on top, and we're going to combine all that together. And the red pepper here is optional. I like spicy food, so hence the red pepper flakes. And you're just going to combine all that together, and then we're just going to plate this bad boy and eat all the way up. So there I'm placing my noodles first, just for presentation purposes here. Then you put your shrimp on top. That one seems like it didn't want to cooperate, but you're gonna get eaten. And then here is our ribeye. And then we're just going to be putting our shrimp all around it, and then sprinkle the juices from our skillet on top. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to share and follow and turn on that notification, and subscribe as well to get this tasty, delicious surf and turf. I'm just sprinkling some parsley and red pepper on top to give you this nice and tasty surf and turf, my version. We thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.